All right, welcome everyone to my first course on Adobe Fresco. I have been really impressed with this app over the last couple of weeks, and I thought that it would make an excellent course for beginners and people that are new to digital art, or if you've been around a while. It's very full-featured. My name is Kurt. I am a comic book colorist and artist myself, and I gotta say, this is basically a good halfway point. If you're used to something like, say, Photoshop or Clip Studio, and you're used to a lot of features, and then maybe you tried Procreate and it didn't quite have enough, I think Fresco is a good kind of middleman there, that it's not too complicated, doesn't do too much, but it's got a lot more flexibility than say Procreate does. So, and it's free right now. Like there's a few limitations, of course, in the free version, but it's a few brushes and things mainly. So I'm excited to share this with you guys today. So in this course, you're going to see two things. Over here on the right side, you're going to see the main screen for my iPad. On the bottom left, you're going to see this little shot of the screen itself, because sometimes, you know, you can do things quickly with the hands and miss it because you can't see it. But I wanted to give you guys a nice sharp screen to see, so should cover everything that we need for this course. And what we'll do is we'll actually do a quick run through of the interface and kind of where things are. But I like to kind of work on a project as we're going through courses. So we're actually going to be drawing something and coloring something and finishing a drawing using all Adobe Fresco. And as we need new functions and need new features maybe to use, then we'll bring those up. So starting with the home page, when you first open the app up, there's a couple things to note here. So you have your start a new document, which is what most of you guys are probably going to be doing here. There's a custom size. You can set, whatever size you want. There's a couple of presets here that you can play around with if you want to use one of those. Doesn't really matter. You've got anything new in the app over here on the right side that says new and upcoming features, and it talks about their new brushes, the new Apple Pencil, barrel roll, and squeezing, and all that stuff. I don't know if I need all that, but it's there if you want to learn more about it. It'll show your recent files along the bottom, of course. You can click on those. But up here at the top left, right below the Home button, is the Learn button. This is actually really cool. If there's something that you're interested in learning about the app, but you don't know that much about it, you can go in here and, let's say, look at motion. And we've got 15 tutorials for just, motion in the app. Now, I'm not doing any motion in this course. There's no animation here. We're just going to be drawing and painting. But it's the sort of thing that you have an option for, which is very nice. I really like the fact they've got it built in. You don't have to go run to YouTube or whatever and try to find something. So there's a bunch of little things there you can pick up on. The Discover tab will let you watch people draw with the app that are live streaming, or look up old streams and things, which again, interesting, not something we'll be doing much with today. And then in the bottom left, Create New will reopen up that screen there. You can also import, down the bottom left down here, you can import Photoshop files or things like that. But again, we're going to be starting from scratch. So just going to go up to, we'll go to Create New down here on the bottom left. And I'm just going to go with the A4 option just because it's roughly the size of the iPad screen. And, if we're going to be taking up most of the screen, then I figured that would be a good one to use. So in the next lesson, we'll actually get started.